Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Factorio, and I just need another drink. Yeah, that's all good. I do not feel even remotely guilty about drinking while I'm supposed to be casting, and while you're sitting here listening to me and hoping to find out what's happening in Factorio, and you just end up hearing me drinking. I feel a little bit guilty about that, but not enough to stop, because it's my video and I will do what I damn well want. And we have switched over some stuff. We're now using Mark III poles, the big poles. I love the big poles because for the first time in the history of the world, I can connect a pole all the way, like 2 poles all the way from this guy to that guy. Never been able to do that. I always need 3 poles to do that. It's been driving me up the wall for so many episodes, but now I can do it. And I'm very happy. Look at that distance. That's huge. So what is it? Original one is 30. This one is 50, which is like 60% higher. No, 66% higher. 2/3 higher. Whatever. Shut up. So what are we doing this episode? We've got our speed modules going on. We have created a grand total of 15 of them so far, which is a bit iffy, but that's fine. And I feel like we need to have another system for these guys. So let's do some maths, because we did maths to make sure we had enough machines. So 20 machines running at 30 seconds each, but since we got these sped up, they're at 10 seconds each. So 20 machines running at 10 seconds each. So we need 2 speed module ones per second. Okay. You take 10 seconds, so we need two of these outputting every second. So if you take 2 seconds, I don't know if that's going to help too much. Okay, let me start again. So we need 2 of these per second. Since they take 10 seconds, we need 20 of these machines. Since they're at 2.75, I need to get out my calculator again because this is doing my head in. Equals... so that's 2 per second equals... Oh. No, I'm lost. I'm so freaking lost. Why is maths this hard? I'm really good at maths, but once they created a machine which required 2.75 seconds to make something, I'm just like, well, screw you, buddy, because I can't do that maths in my head, alright? I just can't. Alright, so equals 10 divided by 2.75. So we need, each machine takes 3.6 seconds. So if we do, so each machine takes 3.6 seconds. So to do 1 per second, we need 3.6 machines. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So let's just make 10 machines, because I feel like that's enough. I feel like we're going to end up with the calculation being like 7 machines or something like that, to 7 or 8 machines needed to get it running. So let's just make 10. And then we're going to have to fix up the other components to make sure that they are pulling their weight. Actually, yeah. You're not doing the correct thing with regards to the side you're putting it on, but I feel like I don't care. I feel like I absolutely do not care at this point. So, what are we running low on? We'll probably run low on everything at some point, to be honest. But these two are the immediate problems. Let's go for the obvious solutions, first of all. We don't really have a lot of space here, so I'm not sure about doing that. So, speed module, what do you take? One of each. One of each of these guys. So, using that logic, we need 10 machines. I feel like we've been saving this space for 1,000,000 years, and we've never actually ended up needing it. So, screw it, we are using that space right now. Oh, you need to long grab these phenolic boards as well, don't you? Okay, I suppose we can make sure that that happens. Yep, you go right there. Hopefully this will be fine. I don't feel like these guys are really using a lot of the throughput, so there we go. We've doubled these guys. As long as none of this is being used for research, I'm hoping that that will be enough to see those speed modules through. Let's have a look. So it's basically these little green guys that are the problem. We've upped them a little bit. They're running full speed, going over here. Based on our maths, as long as these guys are running full speed and these guys are running full speed, this should be fine. And in fact, the green ones are backing up a little bit. Now it seems like gold is the problem. Now you guys need 4 gold, don't you? You need 4 gold, and you produce 5 gold every 5 seconds. But, so you think about that as 1 per second, as opposed to these guys, which are 1 every 10 seconds. But we need 4 of them, so look, just shut up, okay? We need 2 more of these machines. I did the math in my head. I'm having trouble thinking about it, but we need 2 more of those machines. Just leave me alone. I know I'm right. Bloody oath. Freaking game, man. It's doing my head in. Of course, Fortress Craft is just going to be more of this, so can't really do anything about that. But although I feel like I'm a bit more of a noob in Fortress Craft, so maybe I can get away with it. Okie dokie. Are we going to have problems putting them all on the same side of the belt? What are you complaining about? Oh, we got this little group of guys that are not connected to anything. There you go. Are you happy now, you little crybabies? Look at that. We get rid of all of them, and that's just beautiful. Love those blue poles. So you're all running. These machines are all running beautifully. Are you going to fall over, Mr. Logic Boards? 1 every 2.5 seconds. So if they take 10 seconds, we need 10 of them. If they take 2.5 seconds, we need 3 of them. Okay. So, here's the plan. You go away there. You get changed to that. And you go like that. Excellent. And we got to keep putting them on the right hand side of the belt because they just go straight in like this. So if we put it on the left hand side of the belt, that's going to screw that up. So now we go, we upgrade that machine, and we're beautiful. Excellent, excellent. We're not getting these blue circuits on the thing. Oh, we put them on over there. Of course, we split them off for that side. Anyway, that should be fine. And yes. So now we have just increased our production of speed modules up to the max. And hopefully that means that this process will kick on. And this guy is finally falling over. I've been expecting that for a while. Well, not really expecting it, but looking at it now, it's like, well, it's using a ton of steel, and our steel is going to shit. So, yeah, I kind of was expecting that. And a bit of apple pie sort of didn't go down my throat properly, sort of back there somewhere. So, yeah, this guy is the constant pain with rocket parts, though. You fix up one part and the other part falls over, and it didn't fall over before was because it was backed up because this bit was falling over. So now this is going to start to fall over now that this guy is actually back up and running properly. So that's to do with steel. And 33. You're all running. I feel like you've probably got enough components, so it's just speed at this point. So I feel like we should clone the bottom 3. Because I feel like the top ones... We could do this ratio perfect. Or we could just say bone it. I'm not going to do it ratio perfect. Leave me alone. Can we put it up there? We can. We can fit that just up there. So there we go. So, I mean, ratio perfect is going to be... We could do it. We really could. So this is 75, 60, 45, 30, 15. So if we think about it, to do that every 75 seconds... Well, we have to sort of figure it out. So let's say we got 5 of these. So let's do that. 5 of these. 5 guys making the big ones. So that means we're producing one every 15 seconds. So we need 4 of these, because that's a 60-second job. And then 15, 45, 3, 32. This might actually turn out to be a perfect ratio, actually. That'd be nice. So yeah, nice little pyramid thing. So 1 every 15 seconds. So 5 there's, 4 of those, 3 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. Hooray! We are beautiful. Although, God knows some of these low-level components are probably going to fall over. Looking at you, solder, and you, ICs. I know the ICs thing falling over was completely my fault. Forgot to hook up something or other. Forgot to make this a thingy-bob. But let's take a look at solder real quick. Oh, I'm so sorry, Steel. I'm so sorry I haven't been looking after you. Jeez. This one went dead quickly. Wood completely fell over. It's been barely used forever, and now we actually decided to use it. It's like, oh, crap. You wanted me to actually do stuff? Yeah, I'm just going to fall over now. And there we go. There's solder. That's solder? Really? Oh, we got this funny little thing, and all of the solder is being stolen now, and... You're using the good machines, though. Because you're out of wood. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. You're out of... Everything comes down to wood. Wood is good. I feel like a full blue belt of wood should be able to solve our problems. We're getting a very decent amount of wood coming in, but a very decent amount is not a full belt, which is unfortunate. So what do we do about this? Well, we can pretty much build these anywhere. Anywhere we want. Because we don't need to build them next to water anymore, because we can pipe in water from wherever we need to. So, let's do this. Like so. And let's just double it. What are we missing? Greenhouses. Of course we're missing the greenhouses. What else are we missing? Iron pipes. They should be in the logistics network, so they should be taken care of. Although half of this isn't in the logistics network, so let's just wait until these guys settle down. Oh no, sorry. It is in the logistics network, because I keep forgetting you only need to be in the green section to be constructed. It's the orange section to be moved things around, but the green section is for construction. So yeah, we are easily fine here. So that's going to double our wood, which is going to almost fill this up, but not quite. Yeah. So what do we do here? So you guys... Yeah, you guys are like that. And then you go like that. And you go like that. Okay. That should be beautiful. And we need to keep these guys sort of running. And we might want to keep these guys, start these guys off. So, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that'll get them started. And this is wood, so this is old school, which is why we are not using undergrounds everywhere. It's totally not because I forgot to use underground. It's because wood is old school and does not require undergrounds. Except in this very particular case, because we need to squeeze them in. Although we could have moved this up a little bit and then avoided the underground, but whatever, it's all good. So that'll double our wood. It'll double our wood as soon as we get some freaking pumps going. Is that enough for what we need? Is that going to suit our purposes, or will we need another 4? I feel like we'll leave it like that, because getting another 4 belts is going to be a bit of a pain, actually, but we can't module these guys. There's no level 2 greenhouses, so we kind of just have to build this shit out if we really want more. And that's just a fact of life. It's just a fact of life. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not using the things, the substations, because this is old school, and old school requires water well pumps. Yeah, that's the new thing we're doing, but it's all good. So, there we go. They're all running. They're all slow as. They will all start putting wood out soon enough. Why have you completely died? What did I do here? Nothing. We should still get a continuous amount of wood. Maybe it just goes up and down over time. Maybe that's just normal. Normal. Okay. Anyway. So there we go. We doubled wood. Hopefully it's enough. We'll have to wait 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever to see that actually start to reproduce. Not that wood reproduces, but, you know, produce more, I guess. Batteries are looking a bit shady because sulfuric acid is starting to die. Because why? Why is sulfuric acid dying? Petroleum is a little bit low. These guys are a little bit not running. These guys are not quite pumping as much as they could. We're going to have to start shipping in oil. I really don't want to. Bloody getting too close to these. Actually, I think it's the pumps that make the squeaking. I thought it was the substation, but I'm starting to think it's the pumps that do the squeaking. Because every time I get in this section, I suddenly look around and it's like, oh, is my smoke alarm running out of batteries? Because I hear a funny little beep. As the freaking... I'm never going near this section anymore. It's just doing my head in. Okay. So this guy is constantly turning on and off. So there should be a bunch of petrol coming out of here. We're just obviously using up too much. These guys are finally backed up, which is good. So this is fine. What's your deal? Okay, you haven't got enough of that. What's your deal? Yeah, petroleum. They're just all having a problem with petroleum. Not being produced fast enough. And we've got more than enough refineries because these guys are backed up. It's just the pumps. Maybe, you know what? Productivity. If we keep researching that, that'll fix these guys up a bit. And what we also will do is we can put some raw speed modules in these guys. And that'll just go through the roof. And maybe we can avoid needing to go out and train for oil, because I would love it if we didn't have to do that. Just because. Just because. I mean, that's it. Just because. It wouldn't be too hard. We go out, we train for it, we barrel some up, we send it on back. It's fine. Look at all those rubies. We're actually going through them. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember how much I took back. Anyway, wood. Starting to see some come out of here, which is nice. Starting to see some of these chests get filled up. Good thing they're constrained, otherwise this would take forever. But yeah, look at all that wood coming out. And we do have a full belt of wood. Hopefully that's enough. I'm hoping that's enough. I don't know if we'll be able to get a continuous full belt of wood. I feel like we need more stations to do that, but if we can, then we will. Then we will. Oh, I'm wondering whether to just do it now. I feel like we're just going to do it now. We're just going to do it now and be done with it and say we're never going to have to worry about wood again because I have done it and it is done. You're actually running out of stuff. Missing the material. There's an iron chest? Your iron chest? My God. Iron chest, they just keep on. They just keep on surviving in this game. Well, at least we know there's no more in storage because the robots aren't putting them out here. So let's create one more last symbolic iron chest. And you guys. So what we need to do is we need 2 more belts going down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to destroy this warehouse. and then put it like that. So now we can put our 2 more belts down here. You need to go like that. There we go. And now we need the long ass of belts going like this. And we can just shift click all the way up there. What are we running out of? We got our water pumps, didn't we? I could have sworn I built another bunch of those. I can't see them, but that's because I'm blind, not because they're not there. There they are. Excellent. 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Greenhouses, we need 40 of. 4. Excellent. And that's everything. So now we just need to hook these guys up. Now, I do still have a bit of wood. And there we go. Well, once these greenhouses start being made, then we will be solid. And I feel like we will be in the realm of actually having a full blue belt full of wood that will be coming out continuously. I feel like we could probably get to that point. Whether a full blue belt of wood is going to be enough for our factory is a completely separate question. I'm just going to hope that it is, because if it's not, then yeah, we're going to have to do something else. We might just double this entire setup, send another blue belt down, something crazy like that. But something as basic as wood, I don't want to have to be worrying about it. Plastic is another thing. If we have a look over here, we may start using these raw speed modules on bloody something else. 16, 17, 54. So we've got about 100 of them. So you guys, 26 with 5 slots each. So we need 130. 26 times 5, 130. See, I'm still good at maths. I'm just good at the easy sort of maths. I'm not good at the not good at all the crazy maths with 2.75 ratios and shit like that. So let's just put 200 of these guys in. Let's grab all of them as fast as we can so we can just start jumping them down here. God, I hate that squeaking so freaking much. All right, we're getting the hell out of there. We are not staying near that area. We are going to put raw speed modules on all of those pumps to give them the best speed we can. Raw speed module 6. Haven't got that research yet, but I'm guessing that's going to be pain. Polished emerald and more of the same. Then we got polished topaz, and then we got polished diamond. Apparently rubies are the crappy gem. So there you go, rubies. You are the crappy gem. Okay, come on. Yeah, it's looking a lot better. It's looking a lot healthier. We're not seeing any big gaps anymore. This guy's probably still charging up a bit, but it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So, how many raw speed modules do I got? I can't see that I have any. They should be here. Raw speed module 5. Did somebody just give me one? Yes, I have 10 now. Excellent. So I got 10. Yeah, and I feel like we will need to start putting them in all of these machines as well. That's going to be step number 1. Put them in all those machines and then everything else and blah, 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 blah. I feel like batteries are really, really dying though, so we definitely want to put them in, not these machines, but in the pumps. Get the pumps going, get all of these refineries going full speed. I don't feel like rockets are draining a ton of light oil or taking plastic out of our mouths or anything. You wouldn't want to put plastic in your mouth anyway, it's definitely a bad idea. But, only 10. What is wrong with you people? I've been standing outside the logistics area or something for like half the game, and that's why you're not giving me anything? Oh, you guys just suck. You guys just suck so much. I don't want to be standing here waiting for you lazy bastards to go and fetch me stuff, okay? I'm going to go over and I'm going to put all of these speed modules into this freaking chest because I don't need them anymore. And since all of these guys are logistics based, Whoa, that's a lot of stone. I can put all of this stuff in there as well. Don't need any of you. There we go, 125. I said we need 130, guys. Come on, you're going to get me this close and then not get me over the line? Please? Something? You guys aren't even running. What the hell? So, is this ratio perfect? But it's only ratio perfect if you actually run, okay? If you don't run, then you are not ratio perfect. You are ratio slack. Basic modules not being built because we're out of phenolic boards. That's a wood problem, isn't it? Oh my god. Wood. Why are we so out of wood in all of the wrong places? Where was I building wood anyway? I hacked it off something, didn't I? Yeah, I hacked it off this. If only we were getting wood here, we would be alright, but we're not. We're still just... It's probably creaming wood off at some earlier point. Yeah, there we go. It's getting wood off there. Sending it to this, which isn't using too much. And then we're also getting wood off here, which is sending it to this. It's not using too much. So most of the wood should be getting to where we need it, but who knows? I mean, if we have a look... Nah, see, that chest isn't really filling up. We'll just have to deal with it. I mean, oh, there we go. 130. Done. Thank you for finally getting me the amount that I actually needed. Alrighty. Now, the only downside to doing this is they're probably going to squeak faster. You're going to stand next to them, and it's just going to be like... Yeah, that does seem to be squeaking a lot faster. They're already backing up, though. The crude is starting to get very full. All of the refineries are starting to get very full. Petroleum is, I think it's starting to rise, but it's hard to tell. And these guys, you are still not getting enough petroleum, apparently. You need to get your shit together. They're starting to get a bit more. Starting to push out a bit more sulfuric acid. I'm hoping they are anyway. Come on, you slack bastards. Where's the area that we're actually putting sulfuric acid in the system? I feel like it's around here somewhere. Here it is, right here. So backed up on those barrels. Yeah, batteries are starting to run. They're starting to run. I got 2/3 of them running at the moment. Starting to look a bit more healthy. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Get away from the squeakiness, please. Yeah, we haven't got any more of those raw speed modules, so definitely wood was a serious problem. It's never been a serious problem until this point in the game, when it became a serious problem, because we actually started needing that crap. Where is it? Starting to stream in a bit, still not filling up all of these machines, which I'm not happy about, but it's looking a little bit more healthy. A little bit more healthy. Not sure. How go you? You are still not a full blue belt. I would have hoped these guys would be good by now. Yep, they're all backed up on this thing. That's all backed up, which means they are running in full capacity. But it's just not enough. It's just not enough for a full belt. Sometimes it gets to be a full belt, and then it just drains out. I want this guy to be fully backing up. I want him to be absolutely full. Well, not absolutely full, but, you know, at a constant positive trend. That is what I want this guy to be doing. But it's just not happening. Do we need to just build more? Kind of starting to impinge on this a little bit, but... Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's alright. I feel like that's alright. Okay, let's... what do we do here? What do we do? What do we do? I don't like the situation this puts my belt thing in there, because I have to squeeze around and put it on the underside, but I feel like that's fine. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's do another 4. Let's just do another 4, because apparently... we started off with 4 at the start of this episode, and now we're going to have 16 of the damn things. But we will do it, because it needs to be done. And God knows how we survived on 4 for so long, when suddenly 16 is how many we need. We must have just been backed up on absolutely everything. 4 iron chests. God. Alright, let's build the iron chests. Let's keep you guys happy. We're still in logistics build range. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so... we need you guys. I probably could group them even further. I probably could group like 4 machines on one belt. Maybe that's not a bad idea, to be honest. That would mean chopping up a whole bunch of this, but I don't really mind, to be honest. I think that's probably a good idea. Let's do it, just so I can keep building greenhouses forever. Even though I probably won't build them forever, but there you go. So, how do we do this? And yes, we are going to stop using frickin' belts everywhere. We're just going to use undergrounds for as much as we can. Because I want to. That's why. Alrighty. Of course, now we can't do things underground here, which makes it a bit painful. So you know what? We're going to get rid of this underground. So we can do this guy like that. And this guy like that. And that'll make the second section a little bit easier. Yeah, you are fine. Yep. Yeah, I messed that up a little bit, but it's all good. I will fix it in half a second when my analness totally kicks in. Which will be, yeah, there we go. It's already fixed. And now, I feel like we'll just thread the other ones underneath or something. You, sir, you need to be copied and pasted over and over and over again. Here we go. And there we go. Now we can't put an underground all the way from here over to there, so that's just not going to work. We could do some threading with blue and red. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, I feel like that's not a bad idea. So you, sir, go like that, and then you 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 go like that, then you go like that. Excellent. And now, somehow we've still got some red undergrounds that we can use. And so we've got some red undergrounds here. And there we go. Welcome to the wonderful world of threading crap. Do we have any wood? We've got a bit of wood. Let's grab a bit more, shall we? Let's grab some out of here. And yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kind of ran out there, but you know, that's the life. That is the life. And that's the last bits. Now we just need to thread you, and we need to thread you, and I'll fix this up because it looks nice to have no gaps, but yeah, that's just how it is. It's just how it is. Make sure we don't have any belts going the wrong way, because that would definitely suck in 5 episodes time when we finally discover it. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Alrighty, so you are running. You should be sending wood down here very, very soon, which will be nice. And I think that's probably where we'll leave the episode, to be honest, because Yeah. It's 35 minutes, so I feel like that's a decent, very decent length episode. Alrighty, so you get slowed down a bit there, but then you all get screwed together, and this becomes a blue. What are we? Are we actually backing up here? I think we are backing up a little bit. Yeah, look at that. It's backing up a little bit. It goes up and down. There'll probably be some gaps. There we go. There's a bit of a gap, but filled in almost instantly. So I'm hoping that long term, we will be fine, and we will have as much wood as we could ever want. So come on, let's see all of this underground stuff get through there. I want to see this back up nice and beautifully, which it should do pretty soon because there's a whole bunch coming down the fourth line. There we go. Oh no, almost backing up. Not quite. Anyway, I'm happy. I'm as happy as I can be with this wood setup. We're not going to build any more sections because we're not. It's just not going to happen. I would love it if we could do that stuff though. So, you dead. You are gone. You are absolutely happy. Nitinol and tungsten. I feel like nitinol and tungsten are taking kind of a backseat to making sure that everything actually runs smoothly, because clearly it's not. Look at these ratio perfect setups. Half of them not even running. Our base has clearly fallen over and is having a lot of trouble getting back up because, what is this? Module logic boards taking so long. 4 every 20 seconds, and you take 5 seconds. So we kind of need 2 of these for each one of these. I totally messed that up, didn't I? Well, that's just unfortunate. We'll fix that up in another episode. These are starting to fall over again because we're now running out of green circuits. You're always been running over because you know how to steel. This guy is still keeping up, which of course, because we got light ore coming out of everywhere, is just nuts. Yeah, so these guys, what are you running out of? Good machines. You're running out of good machines. I've given you crap ones, haven't I? Alright, we're going to have to refactor this at some point. Alright, that's going to be next episode. Everything gets done next episode. Well, not everything, but a lot of stuff. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you guys later.